it's just extremely difficult. The press, the mainstream press, is effectively brainwashing people. Yeah, I think the best way to try to approach it is to have a calm, factual conversation. But at the same time, we have to realize that the power of the media to lie is so overwhelming that it's very hard for some people who won't go to original source material or really be open to the facts to confront the reality that's really in front of them. Yeah, digital soldiers. Yep. General Flynn's digital soldiers have been a huge help in bringing us the truth. So there are lots of people you can follow on Twitter, but in terms of, those personal relationships that we've all lost, other than trying to keep loving them and reaching out to them with the truth and maintaining that consistency, I don't know. There's no easy answer for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You could also tell them, turn off the television. What was it Joe Biden said? Tell them to go listen to the phonograph. I would tell anybody to think for themselves. Don't accept what you read in the newspapers and what you see on TV. They're liars. Go look up a color revolution, because that's what's going on in America right now. China's making its move because they need our land to grow their food. They can't take
Stream does not exist. Wouldn't that be funny, haha, if that was censorship? Of course.
In the computer, okay. But when they did the hand recount in Georgia, why didn't we then see massive discrepancies between what the computer totals were and what the paper ballot recounts were? If they 1,000 from Biden to Trump, wouldn't we see 50,000 less Biden votes in the recount?
Ran them back through the computer.
Yeah, but then the paper ballots would have to match exactly the computer.
If you get a hand count of the paper ballots and envelopes on the absentees, Donald Trump won Georgia by a landslide.
Georgia did not do a full hand recount of the ballots. In the one county where they did do the hand recount, we found exactly what you're talking about. It was a small precinct. I don't remember the total number of votes, but they flipped 37 from Trump to Biden in this very small precinct. It was 0.52 or 52%, I think, of the votes there. So they weighted Biden votes at 1.52. And they weighted Trump votes at 0.48 when the votes went into the machine to change them. People have been destroying ballots right and left. We have shredded ballots that we found. It wouldn't even be possible now in Georgia to accurately count the actual ballots. Yeah, they have been destroying evidence. There was a fake a software update in Fulton County. They took the server, they changed the server, they've been destroying evidence right and left. They know they're caught. But the reason, well, there's several reasons why we can't get it all. One, they're destroying evidence. Another, the machines are actually built to even try to alter the audit trail for them. But we'd have to have a real hand count of every ballot and every envelope to get an accurate count of the votes.
I left some folks out real quick. Ask yourself this question. If you sent any money to the Republican Party in Georgia, or you sent any money to the National Republican Party, where the hell are they? Where's Ronna McDaniel? Where's David Schaefer? Why are the Republicans not fighting for Donald Trump? If they don't fight for Donald Trump, including Loeffler and Schaefer, send them all home. Kay Kent, board member, president's team, my kind of person.
We, the people, want to know an answer to a question. What about all the veiled companies that Brad Raffensperger has?
What?
The various incorporated companies that Brad Raffensperger has. We would like to know an answer to that question. When we look at incorporated company, I believe that is public record.
I know about the law of defamation.
Yeah, he does.
I know about the damn crooked FBI too. I represented Richard Jewell. I know about fraud. Ask a company called Avita. Stole $495 million of your taxpayer money. I got it back for you. The law of defamation says that if you make a false statement against somebody that's defamatory, they can sue you. Listen carefully, Governor Kemp. Listen carefully, Brad Raffensperger. I state as a matter of fact that you are criminals. You took money from Dominion. You took money from China with the COVID purchase. And I damn well bet you will never sue me because the truth will prove that I am right. You need to go to jail. Follow the money. Follow the money. These fat cats sitting around spending your money, giving it to China, sticking it in their families' pockets. That's not America. This country's got to get back to the truth. This is what you're here for. You're here because you love truth. And I love truth too. And I know as a matter of fact, spiritually and factually, that only the truth will set you free. Follow the money. Find the truth. Let the people of Georgia know the truth. And let's get some new people running this state. Another question.
All right. How many people here voted early in person? How many people? Okay. Because at the precinct where I voted early in person in Dunwoody, at the Dunwoody Library, they did something illegal. I spoke with a congressperson yesterday who had me back up when I told him the story, and he was mortified to hear what I told him. I told him that after I pressed the stuff and the piece of paper came out, my daughter was with me, we were corralled over to a poll worker who looked at the top of the ballot for the QR code to tell us which scanner to scan our votes in. Did that happen to anyone else, or was it just at my precinct? How many other people did it happen to? Did they touch your ballot? A lot of people? Yes, were there two separate scanners? For everybody? No? Okay, well, it was illegal. They're not allowed to look at your ballot at all. And why? Why did they have us scan into two separate scanners, one for Biden and one for Trump? Did you know that the user manual for Dominion teaches them how to delete batches of ballots? Did you know that? Did you know that?
I'll tell you what I didn't know, because I voted in person, Buckhead Library. I never knew that my vote was going to leave Fulton County, pass through Venezuela, Canada, find its way over to Barcelona or Frankfurt, and that I had cast it, and we've just learned this, on a machine with software that is 75% owned by the Communist Party of China. I didn't vote on a Chinese machine. I would never have done it. We've got to get back to simple rules. They had one of the most legitimate elections in recent history in Iraq. They voted by fingerprint. It's not that hard. Think about the millions and millions and millions of your dollars that have been wasted running them back through these China machines. He who has nothing to hide, hides nothing. To China. Gina Haspel. Gina Haspel's the director of the CIA. Well, President Trump doesn't ask for my advice. If he did, I'd give it to him about Gina Haspel. Fire Gina and fire Christopher Wray last week. The deep state permeates the Democrats. It permeates the Republicans. Donald Trump is fighting so bad they cheat openly. The only people that are helping Donald Trump are people like you and me. We, the people, are helping Donald Trump. He ran for you, the people. So he's not going to stay in office party. He's going to stay in office because we, the people, demanded it. When we voted for him, I've looked at the real numbers. He won over 410 electoral votes. He damn near won every state, including California. 80 plus million votes. We're not going to let them steal our election. We're not going to let them steal our country. And we will die before we'll ever let them steal our freedom. When I tell you it's 1776 again, there were 56 men that signed the Declaration of Independence. They were pretty well off. They'd been in America for 100 plus years. They had a lot to lose. Their families, their plantations, their fortunes, the good names that they had built up over the first 100 years before 1776. 56 men signed the Declaration of Independence. Remember this part of that declaration. We pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. And most of them lost their fortunes. Many of them lost their lives. But they did it for their children and their grandchildren and the generations to come, because they did it for freedom. It's our time now. Pledge your life, your fortune, your sacred honor to keep this country free. This is our country. Keep America free. God bless every one of you. Go to the governor's mansion. Go to the state capitol. Blow your horns. Send a message. This is America. We're going to keep it free. God bless you all.
A letter.
And God bless America.
I came down here because I helped on the Trump campaign this year in 2016. And I know Georgia went for Trump. I know Georgia went for Purdue and Lockwood. Okay. So I got credentials and went to the election office in Fayette County. While I was waiting in line, I saw a man and a lady in distress. I talked to them. I found out James Jacobs and his wife Cheryl tried to vote in person on the day of, like they'd done many, many years prior, way back from 2000. They were told, no, you can't vote. They voted by mail. They said, no, we did not. We want to vote in person. They were given a provisional ballot. I think it was done by force. They were never told, bring those ballots that you never asked for down to the office. We'll tear them up and you can vote in person. They were never told that. They were just told you can vote by provisional mail. They voted by provisional mail, and it was put in a sealed box. They asked me, could you help us get some paperwork, some kind of evidence that our vote counted for Trump, Purdue, and Lockwood? I said, I'll do the best I can. When I went back to the office on Saturday, I spoke to someone. She printed it out. They eventually got the printout, but the printout does not show who they voted for. It doesn't show that they voted for Donald Trump. So I want to thank Mr. Powell and Mr. Woods. I appreciate you. It's just bottom out. It's coming back. You're my mentors, and I love you. God bless you. Keep strong. I love you.
I think the 11th Circuit will hear very quickly, and hopefully will order the appeal and all individual machines and